Hello, it is Tamara with our big oily family. It is Monday. I am here. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Um, because we're talking about chakras in our group, I kind of wanted to complement that by going and talking about the three yoga blends, which go along well with that. And it's align, anchor, and arise, those three. Um, so we're just going to kind of go through how those could help also, along with all the chakra points and blends that we've been sharing, that I've been thoroughly enjoying in my diffuser. When the posts that I've been posting have all been roller blends, but if you just take a few drops off, right? Excuse me, you can use them in your diffuser and they smell good. So anyway, let me bring my notes up here. So I've got them. The three blends help you to find your center. They help you to find your grounding and your enlightenment. This whole collection was actually helped to come into creation, right, by Elena Brower, who is a doTERRA Blue Diamond. You don't have to be an expert in yoga to enjoy the benefits of the yoga collection, right? Just enjoy the fragrance and the emotional benefits that you can get from them. So we're just going to go in alphabetical order. The first one is Align, and that is this one's got a pretty green label on it. I'm going to read out of the Essential Emotions book, right? So align is the centering, right? That's going to help you with finding your center. It calls the soul back to its center. Excuse me. It reaches gently into the heart space to shift heavy energies that are inhibiting progress and disrupting stillness and flow. While working on the heart center, it recalibrates an individual's inherent integrity and brings into awareness the costs of misalignment. It reminds that self-awareness, even if temporarily unpleasant, is the gateway to further expansion and growth. This blend invites individuals to pause and practice self-acceptance during moments of self-reflection, which allows them to act from a more conscious and clear space. Okay. So super great blend. It um, what I want to say, perfect to use if you're doing yoga right. It's perfect to use during mid practice, perhaps as you take a seat to absorb what you've accomplished this far. It helps to promote feelings of self-acceptance, trust, and fluidity. It encourages harmony and calm, and progress. Okay. So it has what it contains in it is it has bergamot, which is great for self-acceptance, self-esteem, and optimism. It has coriander, that is great for integrity, bravery, and being true to yourself. Marjoram, that's great for connection and trust and openness and safety. And then it also has peppermint, which is good for emotional buoyancy, invigorating, and it's also really uplifting. Okay, geranium is in there. That's good for love and trust and forgiveness, overcoming grief and emotional honesty. There's also basil in there, which is great for renewal, energy, and it brings strength to the heart and softening of your mind. There's also rose in there. So if you don't have rose by itself, grab some Align. It's a little more maybe in your price range. It's less expensive, right, than the whole rose that's this size. Um, But rose is really good for higher love, compassion, and wholeness. And then jasmine is also in there, which is great for passion, healthy intimacy, safety. And then there's also fractionated coconut oil. So in here, it is ready to apply. You don't need to dilute it. You can dilute it more if you would like, but it's already got the fractionated coconut oil in it so that you can just, put your finger on the top and then dab it wherever you want to. Yoga poses that would go good with using Align would be the Warrior Two, the triangle, and the gate pose. Those are good yoga poses. Um, if you're working on any of your chakras, right, and you feel like any of the things that I'm I know that I post about it and I read about it, but do I retain it? No, I don't. I always have to go back and search for it. That's just where I'm at. So if one of the chakras is kind of aligns with what Align, right, the oil blend is about, then you might want to try using Align, right? You might want to try this blend. Okay, the next one then in the yoga collection is Anchor. And that is this one's got a really pretty purple label on it. Let's look it up in the emotions book here. Anchor. Anchor is the steadying one, right? That kind of sounds right. Anchor offers steadiness to individuals when they experience upheaval or instability, either in their outward or inward life. Its calm, present, and supportive aroma extends an energetic arm to lean on. When an individual is being invited by life to accept radical change, it is common to look externally for support and reassurance when faith in oneself falters. However, Anchor invites individuals to look inward to discover the refuge that is already within reach. It is supportive for individuals who wish to practice trusting their own intuition and accepting the wisdom waiting within their own soul. So that would be a really good one to use again if you find that it aligns with some of the chakras, whether it's your third eye or your heart chakra or your sacral chakra or whichever, right, that we've been posting about all month. If it aligns with that, then maybe you want to, try and use the anchor blend. Um, Again, it's the steadying blend. It helps to ground, kind of bring yourself in tune with things, and it refines your capacity to listen and steady yourself. This is a great one to start your yoga practice when you're just beginning. So you can use it on your hands, your pulse points, your inner arms, and your feet. It promotes feelings of completeness and calmness and courage, and it encourages a steady foundation sense from which to move forward. So if you're feeling a little unsettled and not quite steady in what you're doing, and you want to feel like more grounded and more anchored, right? So the title of it is totally appropriate. Then this might be one you want to choose. What it has in it is it has lavender, which is really, right, all things calming. And it's really great for communication. It has cedarwood in it, which is grounding. It's kind of, I think, community. Frankincense has healthy neurological function, valuing truth. Cinnamon, feelings of harmony and acceptance of self. It has sandalwood in it, which is great for devotion, reverence, respect, release from overthinking if you are an overthinker. Hello. Right? Has black pepper in it, which is great for emotional honesty, courage, self-awareness. Has patchouli in it, which is good for physical presence, release of self-judgment, and it's also very grounding. And then again, it has that fractionated coconut oil in it. So it's going to already be ready to use. You can dilute it more if you want, but you can also just, dab your finger on the top and then, apply it on your pulse points as needed. And that one smells. I like it. But then I think it smells really good. There's going to be some that you don't really care for. I just got that on my lip. Nice. There's going to be some that maybe you don't care for the aroma of. And if you don't, then, and you don't want to smell it, right? You can always apply it to the bottoms of your feet because typically you've got socks and shoes on, or slippers, right? And it's the farthest away from your nose, so you wouldn't smell it as much. Um, the yoga poses that would be good to use anchor with then would be seated meditation, seated twist, and I think it's pronounced Bu Mudra. I'm not sure if that's right. Um, so those would be some great yoga poses. All right. So then the last one that's in the yoga collection, you can buy them all together. I believe you can buy them individually. Let me look that up real quick. I am not sure on that. Let's see if you can buy them individually. Yes, you can. So you can buy them together or you can buy them individually, which is nice to know. So if because maybe you use one more than the other, so you don't have to buy them all together and you can get one at a time. All right. So the last one is Arise. And Arise is the enlightening one. Okay. So Arise invites individuals to rise up and meet their life. This blend teaches that most individuals are living well beneath their potential. It invites them to choose in this moment to reclaim the fullness they were always meant to experience. This blend expands the soul and helps it to realize it is capable of more than it ever thought possible. It can help to lift despondent or burdened individuals and fill them with enthusiasm, joy, and optimism. And it raises the vibration of an individual into states of light, creation, and manifestation, which allows any stagnant energy that you might have to dissolve naturally, which is good because stagnant things are not good. You always want to have things moving, right? Because when stagnant things happen, it's not good. It's not good. Not good to be stagnant. You always want to have something going on. Something moving. All right. So Arise, like we said, is the enlightening blend. It brightens and uplifts for your heart. Okay, so this one, to go with the chakra blends, the third eye, right? Um, however, let me put a caution on that one. As long as you're not going to be in the sunlight after your practice, because it contains citrus oils, right? And citrus oils can be photosensitive. So, anyway, for your heart, your third eye, which is on the top of your head, it's perfect for diffusing or for diffuser jewelry. All right. Um, so just remember that Arise has citrus oils in it. If you apply it on your skin and you're going to be out in the sun, um, make sure it's covered with clothing. Okay. So it helps to promote feelings of happiness and clarity and courage. It encourages rising to achieve goals and improve performance. And what it has in it is lemon, right? There's one of the citruses, which is uplifting and clarifying and joyful. Lemon just smells, I mean, it just makes you smile, right? Because it's very fresh. It's a very fresh aroma. It has grapefruit, one of my favorites, which is good for honoring the body and energizing. It has Siberian fir, which help to support clearing generational patterns that you might have. It has Melissa in it, which is great for enlightenment, joy of living, and it eases feelings of overwhelm if you're easily overwhelmed. Maybe might want to choose to use Arise. It has osmanthus in it, which is helps to ease feelings of sadness. And then again, it has the fractionated coconut oil in it so that you can just use it and not have to dilute it. But feel free to dilute it a little bit more. Just know if you are going to use any of these in your diffuser, because they have the fractionated coconut oil in it, you might want to clean your diffuser a little more often because they could be the fractionated coconut in there can make it a little more sticky, right? Because it makes it a thicker oil. The ideal yoga poses then with the Arise would be standing, arms high, standing side stretch, and half moon. All right. So again, I thought it would be interesting to kind of, talk about the yoga oils because we're talking about the all the different chakras in our group this month, and I just felt it went right along with it. So, if you have used any of these, or you've made a blend with them or used them for a specific purpose and you found some benefit from that, please share that in the comments because then everybody gets to learn. And that's what we're all about here is just learning more about doTERRA products and essential oils and ways to use them and in different situations maybe that one person wouldn't think about and somebody else has. All right. So that's what I got for you today. Um, if you haven't tried the yoga oils, um, let me know. Maybe I'll send you a sample. Let me know. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Um, Again, if there's anything that you want to know more about, you want to, know more in depth about, please put that in the comments. If there's some blend that you have and you're not quite sure how to use it, or you have some issues that you want to have help with, support with, put that in the comments, and we'll all learn and give our 2 cents, so to speak, of things that we've used that have been beneficial for us. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I'll put the link to this book because I find that this book is very, very helpful, very informative. The Essential Emotions. This is the 13th edition. Yeah, great reference book to have. Okay, I will talk at you all next Monday, and I hope you have a great, great week. It is supposed to be 70 some degrees tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm really tired of the rain. All right. Talk to you later.